Over the last 30 years, I've lived and worked in every region of the world. I've served multinational clients such as Dell, DuPont, Caterpillar, IBM, Coca-Cola, among many others. I've also specialized in crisis communications, and in the past 10 years, I've particularly enjoyed working on the bleeding edge of digital and social media. Not since the inventions of TV, radio, and newsprint has any innovation had greater impact on public relations the world over than digital media. Simply put, digital and social media have enabled intimacy at scale. They have permitted more fluid and direct communications among peers, dramatically increased the speed of communications, and given a voice to even the smallest special interest groups. In this digital era, engagement is the new currency for all forms of marketing and communications. Engagement must be defined as the mutual exchange of value. No longer is it acceptable or tolerated to talk at people, whether we are talking to employees, customers, or any other key constituent. They now demand to be heard. They expect a conversation. Plus, they expect the engagement to occur on the platform of their choice. Further, they expect highly relevant content that meets their precise needs just in time. While traditional media still maintains some influence, overall, traditional channels have been disintermediated by direct communications. Twitter is the new Associated Press and the reigning king of the nanosecond news cycle. In addition to speed, one of the 5 key principles I share about communicating in the digital age is the notion of creativity. Most people in our field hear this and immediately think to call their creative director. When I say creativity, I mean it in terms of the creative use of self-published content. In my experience, one of the most profound examples of creativity in crisis came from our work with the Tokyo Electric Power Company, or TEPCO. Back in 2011, after the most powerful earthquake ever recorded in Japan, a tsunami struck the main island of Honshu, overwhelming the Fukushima nuclear power plant and resulting in a total nuclear meltdown. Prior to this disaster, TEPCO had not needed to engage sophisticated international communications. For the most part, it had communicated solely with shareholders, customers, and government agencies. Now, it was forced to quickly reconsider the content it shared. We helped TEPCO develop the capacity to produce engaging and informative photography, infographics, videos, and other forms of graphic design. In an ideal world, TEPCO and other organizations more accustomed to the analog age will be prepared before a crisis with creative content and a publishing strategy at the ready. This requires forethought. It requires preparation and the investment in the tools and people required to maintain an effective content stream. Generally speaking, successful communications in this new world also requires organizations to be empathetic listeners. Successful organizations not only solicit feedback from customers and employees to measure satisfaction or success in communications, they actively engage to let outside constituents help create the product or service they want to buy or the environment in which they want to work. We often refer to this as crowdsourcing because it's indeed based on the eminent wisdom of the crowd. As a discipline, public relations has thrived in this new environment, providing practitioners to understand and embrace the new rules of engagement. We are now competing with every form of media to grab the attention of the audiences we seek to reach and influence. Authenticity, transparency, speed, agility, and creativity are the key drivers of success. The new covenant revolves around value derived and delivered in every experience. Mass customization, mass personalization, and near instant measurement are now reality. Science has finally come to the fore in public relations, just as it has in marketing many, many years ago. It's an exciting time to be in this profession, even if it requires us to exercise our left brain as we continue to rely on our right brain instincts to drive creativity.